little series called Shuffle Tutorials, and I figured what better way to start this series than with the most fundamental movement that there is to shuffling, and that is the running man. I know what you might be thinking. We don't need another running man tutorial. There are so many running man tutorials out there, and I get that, I know there are, but it is my hope that this video might resonate with someone out there more than some of the other videos. Maybe what I have to share is a little bit different from what other people have to say about the running man. So I hope this helps you with your shuffle journey, whether it is day one or you've been doing this for years. I hope you find some of the information that's in this video helpful and that it improves your running man and your flow overall. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I think the most challenging part about the running man is getting into it. I like to say that when we're hopping into our running man, we are simply doing that, just hopping right into it. Something to keep in mind is going to be the weight distribution. So when you're hopping into your running man and your feet are flat on the ground, our weight should be evenly distributed. You'll see my front foot is flat to the ground and my back foot, my heel is just slightly risen up. We do want to keep in mind though that our feet are parallel to the ground, although that back foot is going to lift up naturally no matter what. But that only makes it easier for us to get into the next movement of the running man. So from here, you're gonna slide the front foot directly under and pick your back leg up to a perched position. So we're here, right? Lay back from here. We're gonna slide that front foot under and lift up. So now I have all my weight in that standing foot and my opposite leg is up. And I do wanna say, like, depending on where you are in your shuffle journey, that knee doesn't have to always be up here. You might find that it is right down here, and that's okay. The one thing to keep in mind is going to be that you want that leg to be at a 90-degree angle. Whether that be down here or up here, we want to keep in mind that 90-degree angle. So from here, I'm going to drop that perched leg forward, push my standing leg back. So I want you to think more so, when we're coming out of this position, think more so about pushing that standing foot back than dropping that perched leg down. If you push that standing leg back, your perched leg is going to drop no matter what, and I think what makes the running man look super powerful is that power that we put behind that push back. So from here, we push that standing leg back, and you kind of almost drop into like a lunge. It doesn't have to be so wide, to each their own, but if we're thinking technically, we want to picture this right here, knees stacked above the toe, standing leg pushed back, and then from here, I get that back leg back up, and I am here. Let's talk about counts for a second. If you are doing this to music, we do want to keep counts in mind. The interesting thing about shuffling is that we keep time with the beat, with our feet. So there is a movement on every single beat, whether we think about it or not. We are moving in some type of way on every single count and every single half count. So what I mean by count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what I mean by half count is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and so on. So there is going to be that half count no matter what. So if you are feeling like you're rushed in your running man or that it's not really linked together tightly, think about those half counts. So we're down on the 1 or the whole count and up on the and or the half count. Back down on the whole count and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. If you're just starting out, it might be a little bit overwhelming for you to work in arms, or it could be really helpful for you to work in your arms. It could be really helpful to your flow. I find that using my arms helps me keep time with the beat even more. So say we're just starting out, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Maybe I want to move my arms 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Another really helpful way to use your arms with your running man, or honestly any type of back and forth leg movement when it comes to shuffling, is going to be opposite arm to opposite leg. So when I move my right leg, maybe I move my left arm. Once you get the legs down, you get the arms down, it's time to work in the chest and the head. This kind of rounds out our entire flow. Flow is everything. It's your legs, it's your chest, it's your mind. It's not just what's going on down here. What helps link all those movements together is going to be incorporating that upper body. So once you're familiar with the running man and the arms, maybe start to work in the chest and the head. But this is easy peasy. Maybe you want to start traveling with that running man. So I'm going to face the front so you can see the traveling motion behind this. This is what I mean by a traveling running man. To start, you're going to run just like you normally would in your running man. Let's start with our right leg. And if we are moving in the right direction, let's say, you're going to want to do a little bit of a crossover with your left leg to go ahead and travel along. So we run, slide that right foot under. Now I'm going to hop over with my left foot. And I say hop over, but you're really just replacing your right foot with your left foot. Here, I run and replace. Run and replace. So many different types of running man variations. I definitely plan to dive into some more of those throughout this whole tutorial series, but this should be a great place for you to start. Running man is something that you should be working on consistently throughout your entire shuffle journey. We are constantly growing, constantly evolving. Our muscle memory is constantly getting better and better with our practice. So the more you revisit that running man, the more growth you're gonna see and the more power you're gonna feel behind it. So whether it is your first day shuffling or maybe you're just continuing to find your flow, I hope you found this helpful. Please share it. If so, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to me if you would like to stay up to date with some more shuffle tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.